Colleges have wrapped up for the spring semester, but if your child is looking to study abroad this fall, listen up. We have very important information you need to know. Here to talk about how to keep your students safe while they are overseas is Sheryl Hill. She started the Clear Cause Foundation. And Sheryl, I want to thank you for being here this morning, but unfortunately it was under tragic circumstances that you started this foundation. Can you tell us about your son, Tyler?
Yes, actually Tyler was a sophomore in high school, so it applies to high school and college students.
Okay.
We published a site called tylerhill.org to warn and inform others, and we heard from so many families who suffered tragedy. Our students have been trafficked, abandoned, starved, and killed, and more on programs. There are no laws that protect any American student on any program from any school-sponsored trip.
And I think as a parent, you would think if you're getting your student involved in semester at sea or some study abroad program that there would be safeguards in place to protect these kids, and they're not.
Right, because we trust that those same laws that protect them on campuses are in place, and they are not. There aren't any standards. We're working on that. We're working on a standardized education program so that these kids can go abroad and see the world. I'm a host mom of 8 kids for 12 years. I still do really believe in it.
Okay, and so the Clear Cause Foundation, you're working to get bills passed right now, and you've already been successful with 2?
In Minnesota, yes.
Okay.
The Thomas Plotkin Sunshine Bill, and in the budget bill in Minnesota, we have the Tyler Hill Sunshine Bill in honor of my son for K-12.
And what is it that parents need to know? What are the questions that they need to ask?
Well, we start with a stand-up quiz, really. Every American should know about travel.state.gov at the U.S. Department of State. When you register there, you receive travel warnings on whether or not you should really go into that country and alerts on how safe that country is or risks to your personal health or property. You will find the 3-digit number for emergency services in that country. It's usually not 911.
Right.
You should be able to identify in the foreign language, fire, ambulance, police, and the address of where you are. Your parents, the adult that is your emergency contact, should have passports good for 6 months beyond the last date of your return, a power of attorney, insurance, and everyone should go to a travel clinic before they go, just to be sure that you're inoculated and that you have the meds that you need in a language that you can understand in case something should happen.
Now, that's interesting. The parents should have a passport that is good for 6 months, is that what you just said?
Yes.
After the date that you're scheduled to return, so that, God forbid, something does happen, they're able to travel back and forth?
In the case of my son's death, I almost was unable to travel because my passport was not good for the duration that it needed to be in order to repatriate my son's body. My younger son, Alec, couldn't travel with us because he didn't have an active passport. So if you love that person going into a foreign country, you want to be able to get to them and bring them home.
Yeah.
The other very important point that I want to make is travel insurance for repatriation in times of civil unrest or natural disaster or medical emergency is a must. It can cost $50,000 to $70,000 to bring your loved one home.
Sheryl, one more time, can you please give folks the website so that they can get this invaluable information?
We are aclearcause.org. Our cause is clear. Keep them safe abroad.
All right. Thank you very much, Sheryl Hill. Appreciate it. And
Thank
again,
you.
our condolences to you for your son. Thank you for all your work you're doing.